I run a full-service marketing agency. Strategy, ads, SEO, PR, email, creative with 0 employees. Just 27 AI agents. And today I'm not going to just show you the system. I'm going to teach you how to build one yourself. No coding degree required. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear blueprint to replace an entire marketing department with AI. Let's build it. And the whole thing, every agent, every directive, every script lives inside one platform. I used Antigravity. It's an agentic development environment by Google. Think of it as your entire office. The project files, the team instructions, the automation scripts, all in one place, with an AI agent that can read all of it and act on it. I'll show you exactly how it works in step 2, but just know this isn't duct taped together from 10 different tools. It's one system. A traditional marketing team costs over 50K a month. A strategist, a copywriter, a designer, a media buyer, an SEO specialist, a community manager. The list never ends. And even when you hire all of them, half the work is still repetitive. Research, formatting, reporting, scheduling. What if instead of hiring 15 people, you built a system? Not one AI chatbot doing everything badly, but multiple specialized agents, each an expert in one thing, working together like a real team. That's exactly what I did, and I'm going to walk you through the 3 steps to do it yourself. Step 1, and this is where most people skip, is architecture. Don't open ChatGPT yet. Grab a whiteboard. You need to answer 3 questions. What functions does your marketing need? List them all. Which of those are repetitive and rule-based, and which require real human judgment? When I mapped this out for my agency, Raven Opus, I got 5 groups: the brain, strategy, research, analysis, direction, finance, legal. 6 agents that think before anyone acts. The foundation: automation, technical SEO and AEO, answer engine optimization, making sure AI tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity cite your brand as the authority. 3 agents there. The attraction layer, this one grew significantly. I've got a general media buyer for capital allocation, but then 4 dedicated platform experts: Google Ads, Meta Ads, TikTok and LinkedIn, each with deep knowledge of their platform's algorithm, audience signals and bid strategies, plus PR, partnerships, influencers, sales ops and social impact. 10 agents driving traffic. The factory: copywriter, designer and UGC. 3 agents that produce. The conversion layer: UX, CRO, CRM, community and social media. 5 agents that convert. Here is the key. Don't start with 27. Start with from 3 to 5 agents that solve your biggest bottleneck. For most people, that would be brain and factory, a strategist, a copywriter and a researcher. You can always add more later. I started with 12 and scaled up over time to 27. Each time I added agents because the work demanded it, not because the number sounded impressive. Step 2. Every agent needs 3 layers to actually work. I call them directives, orchestration and execution. Let me show you how to build each one. The first layer, directives. This is the playbook. Before you touch any AI tool, write a markdown document for each agent. It answers: who are you? What's your job? What does great output look like? What are the rules? Here is a real example. My copywriter agent's directive says: you are a direct response copywriter specializing in conversion. You write in active voice. You never use more than 3 sentences per paragraph. You always include a clear CTA. Your quality benchmark is every piece should score 80+ on the Hemingway readability test. This is not optional. Without clear directives, your AI agent is just ChatGPT with a fancy name. The directive is what makes it a specialist. And after running hundreds of client briefs through the system, I can tell you that directives evolve. My creative director's directive now includes an entire 8-pillar marketing strategy framework: research, audience, product, brand, channels, funnel architecture, sales and retention, that every strategy output must follow. That didn't exist in version 1. It was built through iteration. Now, here is a practical tip. Antigravity can actually help you write these directives. You can say: help me write a skill file for a copywriter agent that specializes in direct response, and it will generate a solid first draft. But, and this is important, the quality of what comes out depends on how well you understand what you actually need. If you can't explain what great copywriting looks like, the AI can't either. Think of it this way. Antigravity is the builder, but you're the architect. Know your blueprint first. The second layer, orchestration. This is the brain. Orchestration is where you decide when does this agent work, what triggers it, what comes before and after. And this is where the tool I use every day comes in, Antigravity. Let me explain what Antigravity actually is, because this is the key to the whole system. Antigravity is an agentic development platform by Google. It's a full IDE. Think of it as a replacement for VS Code or Cursor, but with an AI agent built right into the core. It's not a chatbot. It's not a browser tab. It's your entire work environment. It sees your project files, reads your folder structure, your directives, your scripts, and it acts on them. Think of it as a senior employee who has access to everything in your project and can actually do the work. Here's how orchestration works in practice. I have a folder called Skills with a markdown file for each agent: copywriter, researcher, media buyer, all 27. When I need something, I tell Antigravity, research this competitor's SEO presence and then draft a content strategy based on what you find. It reads the relevant skill files, follows the directives, runs the research scripts, and chains everything together in the right order. Research before strategy, strategy before copy, just like a real team. I even have 3 core protocols: diagnose, disrupt, and dominate, that orchestrate multi-agent workflows for auditing, strategy, and execution. When a new client comes in, I run diagnose. It pulls in the market researcher, the technical SEO specialist, the AEO expert, the finance expert, and the CRO specialist, all at once. One command. All 27 agents are wired in some way. You don't need to build complicated workflow diagrams or connect APIs. You just describe what you need in natural language. Antigravity figures out the sequence, calls the right skills, and runs the right scripts. That's the orchestration layer. The third layer, execution, the no-hallucination zone. This is the layer most people miss. Some tasks should not be done by AI reasoning. Scraping data, generating reports from a template, calling an API, resizing images, pulling ad metrics. These are deterministic tasks. They need scripts, not prompts. I use Python scripts for this layer. And here's where Antigravity really shines. Because it is your development environment, it can write and run those scripts right there. Let me give you real examples from my system. I built a custom Reddit scraper that runs audience intelligence across multiple subreddits, pulls posts, top comments, and feeds everything into Gemini for instant thematic analysis. For one client, it uncovered a B2B angle from communities that nobody on their team had even considered. I've got scripts that connect directly to Google Ads, Meta Ads, TikTok Ads, and LinkedIn, pulling live campaign metrics, calculating CPAs, and surfacing optimization opportunities. My ad experts don't guess, they pull real numbers. I built a custom Next.js dashboard that syncs with my content management vault, drag and drop Kanban boards, calendar views, live status tracking, all code, all deterministic. The magic is in separation. AI thinks in layer 2, code executes in layer 3. No hallucinations in the execution layer, ever. Step 3. And this is what separates a toy from a real system. Make it learn. Every time something breaks, and it will break, don't just fix it. Update the directive, update the script, document what went wrong and why. In my system, I call this the self-annealing loop. When an agent produces bad output, first, I identify the failure. Wrong tone, missing data, bad format. Second, I update the directive with a new rule. Third, I add a test case. This is what bad looks like. Never do this. And fourth, the system gets permanently smarter. Let me give you a real example. Early on, my creative director was producing strategy documents that were too shallow. 5 bullet points where I needed a deep campaign bible. So I ran one strategy through what I call the dual core protocol. I had 2 different AI models debate each other's output until every weak angle was exposed. The resulting strategy was so much deeper that I updated the directive to permanently mandate that level of depth. I call it the strategy standard now. Every strategy output since then has been dramatically better, not because I rewrote the agent, but because one failure led to a permanent upgrade. Think of it like training a junior employee. The first month is rough. By month 6, they are autonomous. Same thing here, except the employee, AI employee, never forgets a lesson. Let me show you this in action with a few real examples. Client 1, premium international brand, needs a dual B2B and B2C campaign. My research agent audits their current presence, finds conversion killers in their checkout flow, shipping logic bugs, pop-ups destroying mobile UX that their human team missed for months. Strategy agent builds the campaign plan. Copywriter and designer produce the assets, emails, ads, landing pages, all in the client's brand voice, all following the strategy. Then I built a custom Reddit scrape. That's layer 3, pure code, that ran audience intelligence across 4 communities. It uncovered a B2B angle nobody saw. That insight went back to the strategy agent, and we pivoted part of the campaign. Client 2 needed Google Ads audit. My Google Ads expert pulled live campaign data via API, calculated real cost per booking by cross-referencing offline conversions, and identified that one campaign was cannibalizing another through keyword overlap. The ad copy analysis found that urgency and no extra cost messaging outperformed generic headlines by a wide margin. Client 3, a product launch. Kickstarter strategy, email sequences, paid ad scripts, all produced through the system. I used the dual core protocol, 2 AI modules adversarially refining each other's output to create ad angles that were sharper than anything a single module would produce. Total human time across all of this, reviewing outputs and client communication. Everything else, the system. Here's your step-by-step roadmap to get started this week. On day 1, download and install Antigravity. Create your project folder with a skills directory. I'll link a setup guide in the description. On day 2 and 3, map your marketing tasks. Find the repetitive ones, write directives for your first 3 agents, researcher, strategist, and a copywriter. Put them in your skills folder. On day 4 and 5, run your first real task through Antigravity. Tell it what you need. Watch how it uses your directives. Document what breaks. On day 6 and 7, fix the directives, add rules, add test cases, run the same task again, see if there is improvement. And from week 2 and on, add more agents, write execution scripts, build the loop, repeat forever. You don't need 27 agents on day 1. I didn't. I started with 12. Start with 3, get them working, then scale. That's the blueprint. Architecture, 3 layers, self-improvement loop, all running through Antigravity. This is how you build an AI marketing team from scratch. If you want the deep dive, the exact directive templates, the skill file structures, and the Antigravity setup walkthrough, I'm sharing everything inside my community. Link in the description. See you there!